Okay. So, we are making a guide showcase for Raider Kid. Any percent speedrun. I'm the current world record holder of any percent. And I'm going to show you a few tips and tricks of the run while we play through it. We'll delete our save and get a new game. Time will be starting at first control. So we have our timer niftily set up for the last text box. So it's easy to time. Just the -238. So this is the last text box. So as we are progressing this text box, we start the timer as well. So there we go. Right, so at the start of the run, there's not really much. We just spam through this text box. We keep going right. Jump up here. We have light and high jumps, depending on how you hold the jump button. And we only have 2 buttons in the game, so that's nice. This is the best Game Boy game you never played, pretty much. Jump out of that pile, crouch immediately, and sadly we cannot skip this map, as far as we are aware at the moment. We have to pick it up. Try and get a small jump there, jump up the ledge. We did not get that properly, but either way, we have our whip. So, the first thing to note with the whip is that it keeps us in place. If you watch the inputs display, I'm holding a direction while I'm slashing, but it keeps like force stopping me. So what we like to do is jump and hit. That makes us not lose forward momentum. So we can time it in different ways depending on what we need to hit, right? That's the base movement, I guess. Transitioning into the screen, there's a few ways to do it. We can either jump in and slash, because the slash carries over through screen transitions. Or you can come out from the other side and do that instead. Crawl under here. We go down, just down, and crawl. And don't do that. So that's a good example of like, know how long the whip is and where it's gonna actually end up. There we go. We have our first key parts. Parts key, parts. Every time we pick one up, we get a little cutscene that we just mash through. Okay, so now enemies exist. So we have 2 ways to deal with this guy. Either you can jump up from beneath here and make sure you look left so you get pushed back. Because when you get hit by something, you get pushed backwards. So if you manage to, like, as he's falling from up there, jump up underneath him and turn left, he will push you right. Or, what I like to do instead, I like to hit him once and jump over him so he's out of the way, and then I leave. Kill this guy. You can just walk under these guys, and then I like to damage boost on this guy instead, and with these guys. So a little turn around there. Make sure they push us left. And then we have our first little trick here. There is a button here. We can reach that top platform from here. But it's a little tricky. We have like a bit of a coyote jump here. If you can tell there, like we're jumping after we've left the ledge pretty much. And that's what you have to do to reach that. There you go. There, you can jump over that guy or kill him. I like to damage boost this guy because he takes 2 hits. I kill that guy to make sure I get carrot. If I don't, I also kill this guy because we need to have at least 2 HP here. Okay, our first progression. Every time you pick up progression, you get a save, which means you can back to title and come back in, and you are now fully healed in the same spot. every time you pick up progression, you can do that. So we pick up the hammer mallet, we jump, charge it, and go through here. And as you're falling, you want to charge up your whip here as well, because again, it goes through transitions, right? This guy is the reason we want at least 2 HP, because we just damage boost him. He takes too long to kill. Get rid of that bat, hit that button. And you can... It's kinda tricky. You can hit that button and end up on this platform. You skip the crawl, but it's tricky. See if we can do it. Like that, yeah, just like that. It's tricky to do, but it does save you that little crawl, and you can instantly charge up. And then here, once you fall off here, you want to charge again. Because then we skip this guy. If you charge before you transition, he will be too close to the left, and you can't jump past him, so you have to wait. I'm not sure if it... I think it's like ±0 seconds, so it's fine. Whatever you want, but I prefer not having to wait on that screen. So, we're going into our first boss fight here. The Big Bat. He has 16 HP total. He has 8 in each phase. So, it's very important we at least get 8 hits into the first phase, minimum. Because it will line up the whole fight is scripted at that point. You know exactly what's going to happen. But you can hit him more, which means the fight will be faster, obviously. But we are aiming for at least 8, and you know you've hit 8 if he cracks. But we stand here, we don't move, we don't care. He's completely scripted, he will do the same thing every time. Charge our mallets, hit it into him. So we 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 minimum, right? And we can stand right here and he won't hit us. And we can charge again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And he's dead. So nothing special there. He drops carrots if you want him, or you could just keep going. And we pick up our Medal of Courage. This will now let us climb these walls. A note as well on that boss. If you hit his... the little cannonball, or whatever it is, the metal ball back at him, like immediately as it lands, it will phase through him. And it's an awful time loss to get. It feels really bad. It can happen on both phases, so find the sweet spot, like fail it a few times, see where the timing is, I guess, and try and vibe it out. But yeah, we can now climb. So we come through here. We can, again, do one of those coyote jumps here. If we time our jump, we can skip, like, walking from down here and jumping up and climbing. It does save a little bit of time, but you can't buffer these up inputs, like I can't hold, right? They won't grab. I have to grab when I'm actually able to grab the wall. There's also a little trick here where you can jump. You can jump into the screen transition. There, and you get like... You get to skip basically a little bit of climbing, but it's kind of cursed to do. I do not do it in my runs. There we go. I'm pretty sure if you don't do it first try, it will fail. Like, obviously it will fail, but it will lose you time. Again, screen transition hits that guy, and we continue climbing. We can drop here. We can drop earlier than that, actually. We can drop like here. It helps if I let go of up. That's too early. And now we're coming into next screen where we don't actually want... Oh my god, okay. We don't actually want to hit as we're transitioning. There's a guy we need to kill. But we want him to be a little more to the right, because it means we drop a slash, because we also need to charge our mallets. So we let him walk a little, we hit him twice, we charge, and we break that. If we hit him immediately, we will be too far away from this block, and we will need a third slash. So, just walk a little bit. And now we are heading over to the biggest skip in the run. And now we can just more or less just hold right. We'll go up. This bat can be super in your way. We peek in here. I'll explain why in a bit. But that is not a mistake. You do need to do that. We need to see that room. So we are now in green. And we can hit this guy and the switch. And if you're not stopping, you can hit him and his arrow as well. So now we want to get up here. This is the biggest sequence break and only sequence break really in the game. We want to charge our mallets and time our jump. Just like that. And we're through. So we are now in like the end game area, right? You're not supposed to be here yet. Falling down here is devastating. It pretty much kills your run because you have to walk all the way back around. Come in here, break that. And we can time, again, a late jump there to skip this climb. Walk under that guy. We charge up. Do a little short hop there, kill the spider. Or you can wait for him, but I'm pretty sure killing him is faster. Hit that switch, kill the spider, he's in the way. We now do not have any HP, which is bad. We do have a safety save here you can take. If you want some HP, because we're gonna take 2 damage hits here. Damage boosts, sorry. Like, there's a reason why we pick up so many donuts. We do a lot of damage boosting, and especially in the eel boss later. So you want to fall down here, and get both of these while you're charging, so you can instantly break that. You want to hit the spider, and turn around on the spikes, and we go through. And here's our sequence break. What is this? A sequence break? Javelins? But no javelins. Crawl back out. You don't have to kill that guy, but you can. Now we get a mallet slide. I think it's the first one in the game. You can charge your mallet and hold down. And it will just slide you through. These bats are awful. You can just fall through like that. But it depends on where the bats are. Again, this progression, so again, if you want, you can full heal. We jump back up. So we can now climb on walls. So we can skip that sticker. Little sticker skip. Again, determines, like, how the bats are behaving, whether you can do that or not. Fall back down here. We just kill this guy now. So we're crawling through here. So now we want to fall 2 screens down here, and it's very important we're close to this wall. Because at the bottom we have one of these golden guys, and if we're not hugging this wall, he will spawn in our way. So to do that, we will grab the wall if we just hold left, right? If we slash into the wall, we will not do it, right? Like that. So if I'm holding left, I'm not grabbing it immediately. I'm not grabbing until the whip is over. So we're using that to skip this little wall cling and make it like easier to get close to the wall without grabbing it, right? We just do that. And now he's on the right. Otherwise he would be over here somewhere and be in our way. We go all the way back down. We can damage boost these guys. They were nice this time. They are very often in the way. We're all the way back to where the Medal of Courage was. Now we grab this guy. Is our Hexastone, which will let us use the teleport system. So we have these little doors. So every room we've seen, we can now teleport to that has one of these doors, right? And that's why this room, when we were walking up to green and into purple, we just peeked in here. It was because of this teleporter. So it does serve a purpose. It looks weird if you don't know why we're doing it, but that's why. I initially thought it was a mistake that people were doing that, but alas. There we go. That's how you're supposed to do that room. But this time we don't want to jump over there. We want to continue into green. Get rid of that guy. Now we just wall jump all the way up. We need to get in here. So we break this. Or switch, I guess. It's a switch, we're not breaking it. Get rid of these guys, they're super in the way. Okay, the hardest room right here. Not really, but you can fall down very smoothly. Or you cannot. I don't know how to do it consistently, but that's kind of what you want. You want to like just thread the needle down here and not take damage, but it's hard to do. But yeah, now we have javelins for real. We jump back out. You can jump over this frog like that, or you kill him, whichever one. Now we continue left, hit that, and we break this. Make sure you're like all the way up until to this block, because you can fall off if you're too far right. Jump up here. This is usually a damage boost. Again, we charge in the air, spam hit there, so we get like one hit on that guy as we're falling. Because now he just takes one hit to kill, right? And again, we charge slide. We can also damage boost on this snake. But that does mean the frog is in the way, so I'm not sure if it's actually faster. Or you just wait, and now the frog will just automatically be out of the way. We charge again, twice. And we just continue. Kill this guy. Fall down here. And kill that guy and hit the switch. So here's like, again, well, like anytime you're falling, be careful of not grabbing the wall, because obviously that will slow your fall. Anytime we're falling, pretty much. Same there, you don't want a wall kick there. That bat was in our way. He's usually not, but sometimes he will be. Don't do that. Ideally, you want to... We'll do that again. Ideally, you want to be on the top platform here. You don't have to swim, you can charge your mal as you're falling, and you don't want to hit that wall either. Like, yeah. You can fall here and slash, so you hit that guy. And now, the game is over. We can no longer cross this bridge. Or, maybe we can, because we can swim now. But that's not how you want to do that. You can make the whole gap with a really... It's pretty precise. There we go. You want to time that jump pretty late. You can make it. And then here you can get this door from above. Oh god, that I did. Okay, I didn't know opening a door killed everything on the screen. That's interesting. But yeah, you can, like, as you're walking, you can spam up and try and get that early door. Or you just fall down, it doesn't really matter. And we're going all the way back to gold. And here we have our second part. We could have grabbed this after the bat, but there's no reason to, because we're coming back here anyway. So we're just grabbing it now. Because now we're going into the blue area. The way you are supposed to come out is how we're going in. So, a little backwards. Kill these snails. We just fall, and then make sure you do not fall past this, because we want to go in here. Kill that guy, watch that wall, jump up, charge, and now we have our first cog. We need 3 of these for a boss later. I like to try and not grab the wall here until I'm under the snail, to save a little bit of time there. Now we can swim. There's 2 ways to do this next bit. I don't do what I'm about to show you, but you can just fall down one screen here and then go to the right, or you can do this. Ideally not fall down there, but then you go down here instead, because it is slightly faster to walk. instead of swim. But if you're opting to just fall, you will come down through just here, right? So we were just up there. You fall down here. Get rid of those, and you just continue right. You do need, like, a little bit of HP to play with if you want to do that upper skip there. Break that. This room is a little tricky. You can get through here. You can thread the needle there. But it's tricky. We damage this, damage boost this guy. We want to time a charge here so we can get through this guy. And we're flooding the area. Okay, so now it's just a lot of movements all the way up. We just want to swim and pray that the fish don't get us. This room here, the fish can be super wonky. He almost got us. And this next room, there's a fish that can get us. Hopefully he doesn't. Okay, good. We're going straight up and grabbing a donut. You can kill that snail above us by continuing swimming up and slashing, or you can just hold left. And he won't get you. Just make sure you don't get hit by that red pot. In here. And we will all climb up here and grab our next key. So, that is 3 out of 5 keys that we need to get to the final boss. So, the rest of the run now is just a bit of a boss rush. We got 3 bosses now, back to back. And the eel boss now coming up is one of the reasons why we're picking up so many donuts. But first, we want to head over here. Back to green. Fall down here. Charge as soon as you can. Because otherwise you will miss this block. You can damage boost this guy if you have the HP, otherwise just kill him. And now we're going back over here. Now there's a snail immediately to the right. So I like to just jump in and slash to the screen so he will not bother me. We fall down. If we have low HP like we do right now, we can safety save right here. You can get through with 2 HP, it's fine, but it's risky. Otherwise we just continue falling down here. Slash at this wall. Ideally don't let go, right? Let's do that again. You want to fall, and hammer slide. We walk through this guy. Ideally, he doesn't continue to the right. That's why having 2 HP is kind of scary. Because he can just kill us. Charge through the transition. And that's our 3rd gear. Okay. Now we go back to... here, fall down, we can damage boost this guy, or you can kill him, or you can wait, depending on your HP. One of these... Lord. If neither of those red pots drop a carrot, you're kind of screwed. You will lose time. But ideally they will, because I'm not sure about the numbers, but the lower HP you have, the more likely it is an enemy will drop a carrot. It's pretty likely, but I don't know the exact numbers. You kill this red pot, you jump again, charge a mallet. Ideally you turn around before that snail hits you, so he hits you to the right. And here's a good reason to why we pick up so many donuts, because this one will be an even number, so it will upgrade our HP and full heal us. There we go. We are now on 5 HP. Because we will damage tank a lot on this next eel boss. Potentially we could route out 2 donuts at some place, but I'm not really sure if that would save us time in the end or not. Because purple area is also awful to go through on low HP. But yeah, now we have the eel boss, or Long Jimmy, as I like to call him. He has 28 HP total. He's got 14 in each phase. He has a few quirks. Can I pause here? I don't know if I can. Okay, let's dump all of our javelins first. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So we want to make sure we never have any javelins in our inventory as he's like moving around. Like when he leaves the screen and before he comes back, because he will swap lanes. We never want him on the bottom lane. We cannot get new javelins if he does that. So it has something to do with how you hit him, but it's also very consistent of like, if you don't have javelins, he will stay top. And that's all we want. I lost count now, but we'll pray. So then he comes back. 1, 2, and this is where we damage boost a lot. There, he swapped. That was not great. Okay. We get to do it again. So the problem here is, if we did not take this safety save, we would have been all the way back to the last key part. So it does lose a lot of time. So it's a pretty good safety save to take. So now we just need to re-grab this frog instead. Okay, that bat really wants to get us. If you are on 1 HP there, you can break the boulder, leave the screen and come back to reset the bats, and it should be good. There we go. You can, like, get a pretty decent hit on that frog as well. That's not what you want to do at all. But that's our donuts. Break this, and we go back down to the heal. So yeah, 14 HP in each phase. Ideally, he dies close to the middle, because he has to die middle of the screen. Like, if he dies off screen, or like where he is now, he has to slowly like swim back to the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we missed 1. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Ooh. I do not know what the count is right now. But we did miss a spear there. So we're picking up the spears as, like, he's coming back on screen. Like, now you're fine. If you pick them up before he's there, he's very likely to swap lanes and come through the bottom. You can pick up those carrots, but you can also not. We do have a very convenient quit out full heal, either right here after this cutscene, or where I prefer to do it, and just before the next boss. I'll show that one instead. Otherwise, you can just quit out here as soon as you get control. Because we are going straight into another boss fight, and we would like full HP. Because those carrots spawning after the boss are... they just spawn in random locations. So ideally we just don't try to grab them. Just wait at the door instead. And we're going all the way left. All the way over left. This is what we need all the cogs for. You hit the third one and you can quit out. We are now full healed. Alright. Next boss is Iktan. It's got 30 HP. Again, 15 in each phase. There's no real strats here other than don't die, really. They will throw potions at us, and they are always aimed directly at us, so try to bait them, like, not on the wall if you can. Like, if you can get a good cycle in of being on the floor when they throw them, you can continue attacking. I can try my best to showcase it, but it's a little difficult to keep the rhythm. I'm very inconsistent with this fight as well. So, we'll give it our best. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is going terribly. Yeah. We want to see as many javelin drops as well. And then he does this yellow potion. Ideally, he should be beyond phase 2 at this point. Like, he should be in... Like, now he's in phase 2. He spawns these 2 bats. They are very annoying. Try to get rid of them if you can. Hit him and the ads at the same time is ideal. Okay, we're gonna reset this one because that was terrible. Let's show that fight again. Okay. Let's do it properly. And notice the bat's fingers there. Has 5, now has 4. Enjoy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, oh, okay, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 30. Okay, better, but not great. Killing that boss before the second spike floor is ideal. But early second spike floor is fine too. But that's like, yeah. I do not do that consistently, but we try. That's what we try to go for. Okay, so now we're going straight into the last boss that is a little trickier. We do have actual strats for this guy. We go all the way up to green, top green. And then we open this. There we go. Finally used all the key parts. Carry this guy all the way over to the left. We just follow the path. There's not really anything to it. Right, so this guy got total 35 HP. Got 19 in phase 1, and it's very important that we transition him in the middle. Because he will, in the second phase, he will oscillate, flying around. If you kill him outside of the middle, he will be very far up when he stops on each left and right side, so you can't hit him. But if we kill him in the middle, he will be very low on left and right. So, that's what we want, and then he's got 8 HP in phase 2 and 8 in phase 3. He will constantly throw a bunch of DVD screensavers at you. They are the bane of my existence, because I failed geometry. That's about it. There's not really much else. It's just like, try to avoid everything he does, obviously, but keep a track of your hits in phase 1. That's the most important part. I also forgot to mention the hammer does 2 HP, so we can line up phase 2. So we hit him, like our 19th hit will be with a hammer, so we get a free hit into phase 2. Instead of him having 8 HP, he'll have 7. But that's like a little micro adjustment there. So we'll fight him here, and hopefully it goes well. Otherwise, we'll reset him and we'll try again. Get a decent showing of him. Right, so he'll start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So he's like, ideally, that 18th hit, you charge your mallet. So now he's gonna get hit for 19 and then 20, right? So we make sure he jumps middle. There we go. 1, 2, 3. So you see now he goes up in the middle and he goes down on the left and right. That's what we want, because now we can hit him when he's on the sides. That's phase 3, and again, 8 HP. We don't really care much about what's happening here, we just try to avoid all of the stuff he's throwing at you. He can be really mean and just spam teleports here, which is awful. It loses so many seconds just waiting for him to be able to be hit. But yeah, once you get him killed, we now have a little escape sequence. Keep in mind, if you die here, you will have to redo the fight. So we do a little jump there. That's pretty risky on 1 HP. The rest should be free. Like, there's nothing else in our way. And then the run is over, and we time on hitting the floor. There we go. Once we touch the floor on the screen, that is time. Yeah. And that's Raider Kid and the Ruby Chests, any percent, more or less. I think I went over everything. It's not very technical. The run is not super technical at all. It's just very execution heavy. There's minimal RNG with all the bats. On every screen there's bats. They can be very annoying. And phase 3 of the last boss is also very RNG heavy with his teleporting. But the rest is more or less deterministic. Yeah. I think that's everything. If I missed anything, let me know. DM me. Put in Discord. Put in the thingy. Comments, whatever. I'll try my best to answer any questions. But yeah. Thank you for watching our little showcase. And I hope you enjoy the run.